Everyone, welcome to Cooking with Celine. I know it's been a while, but I had to take a break in the earlier part of the year to sort out some issues. I hope everyone is okay going through this pandemic. I know it's not easy, but I hope we all are in high spirits. Today I'll be doing for you some bangamere fish. I'll be sharing how I do my Sunday dinner for you. So I already washed them with my lime and my vinegar, and I'll be adding some of my complete seasoning. So I'll go ahead and I'll just put it. This is a really good seasoning. I choose it because it has less salt. Yes, so I'll be seasoning my fish both ways, both sides. And as I said before, this is a real good seasoning. I'll be putting just a little salt to my fish, not a lot. Yes, and I'll just sprinkle it over just a little more. And that should do it. And then I proceed in rubbing the seasoning on my fish. So everything is all rubbed in, all my seasoning. And I'll wash my hands. Then I'll proceed in getting my oil heated. Here's my pot. And so I'll be adding some oil to this. That should do it. I'll also be adding to my oil I have a few garlic pegs. I'll just grate them with the bottle. And separate. Also, I'll be adding this garlic, these garlic pegs, and a piece of this very hot pepper to my oil. So I'll let it get heated, and then I'll start adding my fish. So guys, before I add my fish to the pot, I'll be adding some flour. This is my flour. This is my flour pan that I use. I'll also be adding just a little bit of cornmeal. Don't have to put a lot. And they seem to need some more flour. Some of my seasoning. So I'll mix everything together, the seasoning, my cornmeal. I also add a little baking powder and some salt to this. The cornmeal is optional. I had cornmeal to my flour because I like the shiny look that it gives when you fry the fish. So I'm waiting on my oil to finish heat it up, and then I'll start adding my fish. So I'm going to proceed and start throwing my fish and adding them to the pot. All the flavor of the garlic and the pepper is coming out in the oil. So I can add another piece to this. And I coat it. You can use gloves if you want to, but I don't really. I like to use my hands for myself without any gloves. So I'll be taking out this. All the flavors are in, and my oil is piping hot. You have to make sure that the oil is hot. To turn down the heat a little after adding your fish. There we go. Coating my fish. I'll just add this final piece. Over here, my peas is in my pressure pot, so I'm waiting on it to get my rice done. My juice is already blended, and in my refrigerator I made some cherry and pineapple juice, all natural, with a little toops of the Jamaican ginger, you know. I'll be making the vegetable shortly. By the way, it will be my daughter who will be making the vegetable, and I'll show you just how she do it. Guys, here I'm going to be checking on my fish. Wow. Wow, wow. They are looking lovely. So I let them stay on the other side until they're done. So these seem to be done. So I'll be checking. Oh, the creamy coconut milk. I added some coconut milk to my peas that I had blended earlier. So my peas are soft, and see how the coconut milk is creamy? Yes, we're getting this out to a bigger pot to get my rice and peas up and running. So here we are, guys. I'm going to remove these. They are well done. As you can see, they are looking yummy. Have to be careful, because you know this is hot oil. Here I've prepared my plate with my napkin, and this is to absorb the excess oil from the fish. I will not be adding any more fish to this oil. Instead, I'll be throwing it out. So I'm going to get everything out, because you know there is the flour, the extra flour has settled in the bottom. So I let the oil settle for a while and then I'll throw that off and start frying again. And I'll use the flour part to help to make my gravy. Look how lovely this is. Lovely view, lovely day, yeah? I'm going to be throwing off my oil to start frying again. I don't know if you can see this, but the oil is separated from the flour particles. And there we go. I'll proceed in getting some more of my fish floured. And as soon as the oil is hot, I'll get them frying. As I said before, I know it's very hard to cope in this pandemic that the world is in right now. But we ought to be strong and trust in God. Everything will work out just fine. So, guys, I'm going to be getting out my peas in my pot to get my... This is very hot, by the way, guys. It is hot, believe me. So I'll be getting this out. Wow, this coconut milk is rich. I used 2 coconuts for this peas. Ah. And I'll be putting this in my sink. I'm getting my pot on the stove to cook my rice. Okay, guys, so I'll be adding in my fish again. Wow. Want to see if I can put everything this time. Just 2 more pieces. And I think they can hold. Think I can find a way to let them hold. My cutting board just fell, guys. You heard a bang? That was my cutting board. So I'll have to fix it. Yay! And that's it. In my seasoning ready for my rice pot. I have here some scallions, my thyme, and my pepper. And so I'll be adding these to my pot. I'll just stir and taste. See if I have enough salt. So I'll just taste. And it's good. So I'm going to add my rice as soon as my seasoning is cooked. Here I have my rice, guys, that I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking most of this, as today I have kind of a bigger family today. So I'll be cooking most of it. And you know, I'm cooking for tomorrow also. You know, we Jamaicans have our Sunday, Monday. So this is my rice that I'll be having to my pot in short order. This is some jasmine rice, as you can see. And I love jasmine rice with my peas. It's out of this world when you cook jasmine with your peas, as I am going to do. So I'll be back. So I'm getting out the final amount of the fish. Oh, they're looking lovely. I don't know if you can see the cornmeal. It's kind of shiny. It's also in the frying pan. But if you can't see it and you decide to try it at home, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's it. So guys, I'm washing my carrots and my other seasoning that I'll be having to make my fish sauce or gravy, whatever you may like to call it, some garlic and some thyme. We're cutting them up. Show you how I prepare my this is how I'm going to cut my carrots. You don't have to cut them this way. Guys, I'll be also be adding my sweet pepper and my hot pepper, which I had left off. So I'm here, guys, heating just a little bit of the oil that I use to fry the fish to make my fish sauce. My vegetables and seasonings are ready, so I'll be adding them to the pot shortly. I won't let the oil be too hot, so I add them to the pot. That's all in, my pepper, my carrot, and I'll stir this. I'll be covering the pot for a while. So some heat can go through all of this. Then I'll be adding my other ingredients. So guys, this is the bottom of the oil, which is the flour that has dropped in the oil, which I'll be adding my ketchup and some jerk barbecue sauce to this. A little bit of oil is in this, but unfortunately I can't get all the oil out, and it's not a lot. So I'm adding a spoon of this. some of my barbecue sauce. Now stir everything in. A little of my seasoning, because you know you have to give it some flavor. I'll also be adding some salt. Not a lot, remember, not a lot of salt. I don't use salt much, I try to cut back, and some water. I don't measure these stuff because I do it to my liking, so you can add the amount you want. I think I'll add a little more ketchup to this. This is going to be added to the vegetables and seasoning, because you won't leave them for long in the pot because you don't want to lose the crunch from the carrots and all the other stuff. So I'll just add this, and it's on low flame. So I'll just add this, and this will be needing a little more water because the flour that I got from the frying pan, it helps to thicken your sauce. So I'll be adding just a little more water, stir, and I let it simmer for a couple of minutes. I'll be tasting this for flavor and salt. So guys, I'm checking on my rice and it's coming along nicely. Oh, color is beautiful. You can see that it's cooking, but I'm doing it slowly. I just have it under a low heat and let it steam. Wow. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing right now, but this is looking good. Wow. I am so pleased with myself, guys. This is looking good. I have to go through this properly so they eat. Go right through. Yeah. This sauce here, guys, and it's coming together nicely. The color is beautiful. I'm going to just a little taste. Some people would put sugar in their sauce, but I'm running from all of that sweetness and salt. The salt is perfect for me, so I'll just let it simmer for about 2 to 3 more minutes. I'm going to wash up and then I'll be back to show you my finish Sunday dinner. So here we are, guys. I'm back. My vegetable is all finished, done by my daughter. We have some shredded cabbage, some carrots, a little lettuce, some tomatoes, and a cucumber. And this is my natural juice. This is some cherry and pineapple juice. We had some cherries from our trees, so we made use of them. My rice and peas all done. Yummy. Looking good, guys, looking good. And this is my fish sauce, so I'll be serving some dinner. Getting some of my rice and peas in my plate. This is how I'm doing it, guys. I could cup it, or you could cup it if you want to I'm not in the mood to do that today. I don't eat a lot. So this will do for me. And this is going to be my dinner. Having a piece of this fish right here. Yep. Fish. And see, sauce is rich. Don't like a lot of gravy, so I won't be putting any more. Sorry about that. And I'll be adding some vegetables to my plate. I love vegetables, guys. So and then I'll be pouring my juice. This is my pineapple cherry juice. I'm using no ice as this is already cold. It was in the fridge from this morning. We made the juice first, so that is dinner for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.